Hello! So glad you're with me today. My name is Stephanie, and I love Spanish. I have taught Spanish now since 1996, long time. And I've lived in Spain, Germany, and I studied abroad in Mexico as well. So I just wanted to share some of the cool slides that I've created over the years. Look here, I have so many slides, and I would love if you would like to schedule a one-on-one session with me. So all you would have to do is go to my website. It's steph4c.com. And of course, I'll put the link in this video for you. So I'm just going to go into present mode. I'm using Google Slides, and I've had the opportunity of teaching kids and adults throughout community centers in Orange County, California. And I also teach online high school Spanish with Connections Academy. So, vamos a viajar. Let's travel. So, I'm coming at you from Southern California, and I'm from Illinois. And I lived in Spain as a Rotary Ambassadorial Scholar, and then I studied in Mexico. Where would you like to go? I hope you have a bucket list of places all over the world to explore as soon as we possibly can. So, the cool thing, there are millions of people in 22 countries that speak Spanish. So it's really worth your while to learn some words. So starting off here would be introductions. I'm sure you've heard this before. Hola, me llamo. That means I call myself. Me llamo Stephanie. I call myself Stephanie. And then mucho gusto is something you could say after you've met somebody. So pleased to meet you. Mucho gusto. And then the question for what's your name is over here, the cute little llama down here. It's ¿Cómo te llamas? So the two L's make a Y sound. So can you say that? Llamas. ¿Cómo te llamas? And then you would answer, me llamo. And there's no is after that. You don't say me llamo is. You say me llamo Stephanie. ¿Cómo te llamas? What's your name, friend? Thank you for being here with us. Ah, yes, the magic words. Mom would be proud if you learned these magic words. Look at the stars. The stars, the good one is con permiso, with permission. That's excuse me. And maybe you're trying to, you're in a busy street and you just need to cross somebody's path. Con permiso. And what about gracias? You got to know gracias. Can you say that? Gracias. So you see what you can do about that R. Make the R, make your tongue go to the tip of your mouth. Make it like a D. Gracias. And then what about por favor? That's a magic word. See the purple one down there with the star? Por favor, please. And then lo siento down here in the yellow. I'm sorry. It literally means I feel it. Lo siento. I'm so sorry. So here are 12 phrases in Spanish. If you'd like to screenshot this, these are just magic words. I have collected these images online for years. So it's just Creative Commons. We would love for you to share. But these are 12 phrases you should be sure to know. Hola. Buenos dias. Have you heard that one? Good day. Buenos dias. And then adios. Adios. And of course, ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás means, how are you? How are you today in this moment? How are you holding up? And you would answer, bien. Or maybe you could say, más o menos, I'm okay. Más o menos. So here we have some more in depth with the greetings. We have buenos dias for good day, buenas tardes for good afternoon. And what do you think buenas noches means? Good night, buenas noches, buenas noches. And then remember, ¿cómo estás? How are you today? If you were to answer mal, for I'm a girl, so I'd say mala. That means you're sick. You're not doing well at all. And I hope you feel better. Que mejores. And then down here, oops, that's okay. We already went over the como te llamas part. The pronunciation is important in Spanish. So the vowels, look over here to the first column. We all know our vowels, right? In Spanish, we would pronounce them a, e, o. And then the letter Y is pronounced. The letter Y all by itself, it means and. So if you see the Y all by itself, you'd say E, and it means and. So see if you can say that with me. A, E, O, oo. And remember that O in Spanish is always strong, and it's a long, hard O. The H is silent, and the J usually sounds like an H. So we'll come back to pronunciation, and hopefully you'll join me next time and we'll practice more. So, ¿cómo estás hoy? How are you today? Hoy means today. So maybe you could answer, cansada, estoy cansada. I'm a girl, so I'm going to put the A at the end of the adjectives. So these words like cansado, contento, which is happy or content, that would have an A at the end if you're a girl. Contenta. And then notice this poor guy over here. Triste, sad. Triste, the E is good for girls and boys. So you'd say, triste, I'm sad. It's good to feel into the feelings. Let your body just feel what's going on. Deeply breathe in the moment. See what you can do to shift the energy, change things up. Maybe put on some music, or maybe you need to walk out in nature. And of course, lower left here, make sure you hydrate. What do you think that means? Tengo sed. Tengo sed. It literally translates to, I have thirst. So that's how we say, I'm thirsty. And then the way they say, I'm hungry is, tengo hambre. Tengo hambre. I have hunger. And then the lower right guy here, he's bien. That's always the classic answer when someone asks you, ¿Cómo estás? Yeah. Next up would be the weather. How is the weather? Here, I'm going to go right into the tormenta. Tormenta, storm. Oh my. So in Southern California, we're kind of spoiled. We get to always say in the middle, say buen tiempo, pretty good weather. But if you're in maybe Holland, like my daughter, shout out to Christiana, maybe she would say, hace frío, it's chilly, or llueve. See the two L's here? The two L's sounds just like a Y. You've seen it before, tortilla. So this is llueve. And then we have, I say mal tiempo. You've seen mal before, right? Mal, if you're feeling bad, that's just, I say mal, it's bad weather. What about this one over here? Hace viento. So there's lots of words to remember here, but you know what really helps is if you would just remember, you could remember hace. See these words, H-A-C-E, hace, the way they do it with Spanish PPRS, teaching proficiency through reading and storytelling, they do some sign language. And hace is to do or to make. So maybe Mother Nature is making this weather. So hace. So hace calor, hace frío. So see what you can do about remembering the word hace. The H is always silent in Spanish. Hace. Can you say that? And if you're in Spain, the C sounds like a Z. Hace. Hace buen tiempo. Ooh, this is one of my faves. Yes, check this out, guys. the planets and the days of the week. For many languages, they held strong to the planetary connection of the days. So Luna, you know what Luna is? Luna is the moon. Luna is moon day or Monday. So it's lunes. What do you think martes? Which planet do you think connects with Tuesday? Mars. Yes, Mars Day. Martes. Very cool. And miércoles. Miércoles is Wednesday. What planet does that look like? Mercury, the planet of communication. Wednesday is a great day for communication. And then jueves. Jueves is Thursday, otherwise known as the biggest planet, Jupiter. And then viernes. Viernes lines up with Venus. Beautiful Friday in Venus. So hopefully that's pretty interesting to you as well. We're missing sábado for Saturday. And then hoy, today, is domingo. Or I'm at. Today's Sunday. Domingo. So they do not capitalize these letters. So like in English, we make it capital M for Monday. In Spanish, they keep it all lowercase for days of the week and for months. I love this quote here. It says, learning Spanish will truly expand your universe. The limits of my language are the limits of my universe. How cool is that? Here we are in the Milky Way, and the limits of your language limits your universe. So I adore studying languages, and I wanted to share that with you. And check this out. If you can speak Spanish and English, you can communicate with 80% of the people on the planet. That's a lot of people to be able to communicate with. That's a lot of joy. Numbers, los números. If you click through, you can get a video for more about numbers. 20 and 30, you might have heard from Starbucks, you could order a 20, which is a 20-ounce cup, or you could order a great big 30, which is a 30-ounce cup. So Italian and Spanish have those Latin roots, a lot in common. So see if you can remember that. If you want a big water from Starbucks, you would call this a treinta because it's 30 ounces. 30 ounces of water. 40 lines up with quarantine. Cuarentina in Spanish. 40 days, 40 nights. So that's interesting. 50 is cincuenta. And then see if you can pronounce 60. Sesenta. You pronounce that with me? Sesenta. And the only difference between the 60 and the 70 is that T. Sesenta. And you can see the root ochenta for oct, which is 8, and nov, which is 9 for noventa. And here are some more details with the numbers. It's there's so many numbers, but you know, some of my favorite ones would be number 15, right above my head. Quince. Have you ever heard of a Spanish celebration for 15-year-old girls called a quinceañera? That's her 15th birthday. They dress up and have a glorious, glorious party. So quince is 15. And what about 100? That's an important number to know. Cien. Cien is 100. And if you're in Spain, again, the C would be cien. And then check this out. Above my head, 1,000. 1,000 is mil. So that could trick up some English speakers. They think mil means million, but mil is actually 1,000. And then million is, dun dun dun, to my right, un millón. Un millón is million, the two L's. Remember what the two L's do? The Y sound. Millón. Here we have the rest of the days of the week to the left here. Lunes, martes, miércoles. It has the accent over the E. Miércoles. Jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo. Today is domingo. And it is It is the 26th of April. On my PowerPoint here, I have the 25th of April. Notice in most of the world, they put the day first and then the month. In English, we put 4 first. We put April 1st and then the month. So just remember that with Spanish and most all languages, first comes the day. So you'd say, hoy, hoy es el 26, the 26th. So going back to numbers, there's so many numbers to memorize. But after a while, what you do is you just relax into it. Don't force your brain. Maybe create some flashcards, do some Quizlet lives, do some Kahoots, and relax, breathe into it. You don't have to learn everything today. But after a while, if you get enough input, you will start to output. And then here we have the months of the year. And hi, Christiana. My daughter had the best kindergarten teacher. Shout out to Mr. Brandstetter. If you're ever watching this, thank you for all that you taught the kids. He taught the kids how to sing the months of the year in Spanish. And here it goes. Ready? Gonna make some fun of me. It goes. Starting with enero. To the right here. Enero, febrero, marzo, abril. Mayo, junio y julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre. Remembre. And that was the joke. You don't say remembre in Spanish, you say recuerdo. So but it's so cool. She'll always remember the months of the year in Spanish, thanks to that beautiful song from her kindergarten teacher. And you see how many cognates they are? Cognates is just a fancy word for they are similar in both languages. Check out Julio right here. You can make that out from July, and you can make out febrero and agosto and marzo, septiembre. It's so nice that you can read a lot. You'll be shocked at how much Spanish you can read. ¡Cumpleaños! ¡Cumpleaños feliz! ¡Cumpleaños feliz! So interesting. Look how the text showed up on this slide. Thanks, Google Slides. It made them chubby. So, mi cumpleaños, my birthday, is el 22, the 22nd de octubre, the 22nd of October. ¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? Let me know. When's your birthday? Oh, hola, perrito. There's my puppy. Here she is. Want to see her? Let's see if she wants to say hi. Okay, lovey. Hey, lovey. What a good. Hey, here she is, Lovey. She is the lady of many names. Kisses, kisses, kisses. She has so many names. ¿Cómo te llamas? What's your name? ¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo Stephanie. ¿Tú? ¿Cómo te llamas? What's your name, honey? I've been asking her for 5 months, and all she tells me is Lovey. Lovey, lovey, lovey is what she tells me. Yes, check this out. The Super 7 verbs. If you can memorize these verbs, you have a strong foundation for knowing Spanish. Look at this baby falling asleep on me. S is the first one. Es un perro. She's a dog. Es muy feliz. Es muy cansada. Remember we learned cansada? She's a girl, so we're not going to say es cansada or está. Está. We would use está because it's a temporary state of being. See the orange there? Está also means is. But that's when you're describing a temporary state of being like sleepy. Está muy cansada. And what about le gusta? Le gusta means she likes or he likes. Literally means it pleases him. Or she likes kisses, besos. Le gusta. She likes it. Third super Spanish verb is quiere. Quiere is shown. Oh, bless her. Quiere is shown like this once. Have you ever seen back in the 90s, if your parents are watching this, the Taco Bell commercial? The Taco Bell commercial, they would say, Yo quiero Taco Bell. I want Taco Bell. Quiere is he or she wants. Quiere. And that's a great verb to memorize. You could use that when you're ordering food. And you could say a really nice version of it, which is quisiera. Quisiera is I would like it. I would like to order it. It's a little more friendlier than, hey, I want quiero Taco Bell. Quisiera. And then está is that temporary is, like she's sleepy, she's happy, she is maybe her location, maybe my location. So we could say está en la casa. She's at the moment in the house. Está. And then the red one, rojo, the red one, I. Remember that H is silent? Hay is pronounced ay, 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 ay. And that means there is, there are. That's a great way for us to start our stories. One of the things that we love to do, or the main thing that we love to do in language classes, is create stories together. And so we start these stories with hay. Hay un perro, there's a dog. Hay una chica. Hay un pingüino, there's a penguin. So we start stories off with there is, or there are. That's fun. And we're going to do lots of that together. Tiene, tiene is has. He or she has. And we use tiene for so many things. You can say it for feeling warm. You could say, tengo calor. Tengo frío. What do you think tengo frío means? I'm cold. Tengo sed. Remember tengo sed? So we use have for so many things in Spanish. It's a good one to know. And then the seventh one of my favorites, va. And then we put our little arm out, we make the letter V, and we walk that person, va. She goes to, he or she goes to. You could set it up for the future tense. You could say, I'm going to the store. I'm going to Spain. I'm going to sleep. So it's va, ah. And if you want to say it, I am going, then you conjugate it to boy, B-O-Y. And we will learn more about the fun conjugations soon. Kahoot! Hey, now's a chance for us to practice what we've been learning. You want to play a game? So all you have to do is, with your phone, go to kahoot.it. Kahoot.it. And I will put a link under this video how to so that you can practice these games, okay? So I'm going to exit out of my Google Slides presentation and head over to Kahoot. Hey, good, I'm still around. Hola, hola. So we're gonna go classic mode. I have my tab on mute because they play some music. Maybe you want to mute your tab. Maybe you want to dance along. The Kahoot song. High schoolers across America know the Kahoot song. Here's the pin code. So I'm going to enter that pin code in here. Ready? Let's copy it over. And you'll probably get your own Kahoot code because we're not synchronous at the moment. I'm not doing this live, but it would be fun to do a Facebook Live together, wouldn't it? Okay, so here it is. 9, 3, 9, 40, 41. Enter. Put in our name. My nickname is Steph. Let's go. I'm in. Vamos a jugar. Let's play. Beginner Spanish. Ready? Tres, dos, uno. Where are we going to put my head? ¿Cómo estás? Remember what ¿cómo estás means? All right. So if you see the answer, tell me the color you see. Would it be soy bien? Would it be the green one? Estoy bien. Gracias. I think it's the green one. Let's hit it. Genius machine! Yay! So, ¿cómo estás? You would answer, estoy bien. Gracias. Estoy bien, gracias. Thank you. Thank you. And then you could say, ¿y tú? And you. Okay, next up. Question is, ¿cómo te llamas? Remember what llamas means? Kisses from a llama? No, it means, what do you call yourself? Would it be me llamas? You call me, or is it me llamo? I call myself. It's the yellow one, amarillo, yellow one. I call myself. Me llamo. Woohoo! Me llamo. Don't let the other ones confuse you. I call myself. Me llamo. Next up, ¿cuál es la fecha? La fecha is the date. So what is the date? What was the best one for the date? We have two of them that shows April. So that's what we're going to look for. Is it the yellow or is it the azul, the blue? I think it's the blue because we need the number first. Azul. Muy bien. Es el 25 de abril. The 25th of April. Muy bien. He's like, oh boy, she's getting excited again. ¿Qué día es hoy? Día is day. Remember, día is day. Hoy is today. So we're looking for a day of the week. Do you see a day of the week? I see two. Look at the red, look at the green. Is it lunes or is it sábado? Actually, it's neither. Today's Sunday. Let's see what the correct answer is. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, good. The correct answer is Saturday. I'm going to have to go in and edit that Kahoot and make it better for anyone who wants to play on any day of the week. Okay, next up. ¿Cuándo means when? ¿Cuándo es mi cumpleaños? When is my birthday? Now, we're going to look for a birthday, and we want the date to be set up correctly. Remember, the day first, then the month? So it's going to be azul. El 22 de octubre. That's my birthday, el 22. Next up, we have... ¿De dónde eres? Where are you from? ¿De dónde eres tú? Yo soy de Illinois. I'm from Illinois. But if we look at all these verbs, would you want soy or estoy if you want to say, where are you from? Let's hit the red. Rojo! Soy is the permanent I am. And that means I am from. Soy de. The yellow one, estoy, that's more location. Where are you located at this moment? So you want to say soy for you're permanently from that area. Remember soy milk? They always make that joke as a meme when learning Spanish. Soy is I am. ¿Cuántos años tiene? How old is this little guy here? He's at Chuck E. Cheese. Okay, now in Spanish, they use tiene. They use tiene for age. So they don't say I am 5 years old. They say he has 5 years. So let's hit this really quick. Do, 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 do. Azul, the blue one. Tiene 5 años. This little guy, he has 5 years. So you say tiene 5 años. And English speakers, they always want to choose the green one. They want to say es 5 años. But actually in Spanish, we want to use has for age. Okay, ¿qué tiempo hace? Remember hace? Hace is make or to do. What's the weather making today? It's the yellow or the green, amarillo or verde. Hace buen tiempo. It's the amarillo. You want to have the whole thing. Hace buen tiempo. It's nice weather. Next up. Asa Machu Picchu? Are you going to go to Peru and see Machu Picchu? Yes. The answer is yes. And so when somebody asks you, "You going, Vas?" You answer, "I am going." So we're gonna hit the red. Boy. Yeah, so you don't reply with whenever someone says, "Are you going to Machu Picchu?" You don't reply with "You go to Machu Picchu." Reply with "I go," which is voy. And I think the last one, 10 out of 10. Which word does not mean excuse me? Oh, look at that Rana. Look at the little sweet little guy. Disculpe. Oh my goodness, time's up. I lost my winning streak. Okay, so all three of these mean excuse me. You could say disculpe. You could say perdón. You could say con permiso. Remember, the O is strong. It's a long O. You don't say con permisa. You say con permiso. And then the green one, lo siento, means I'm sorry. You just lost your winning streak. So don't let these silly games get the best of you. You just have fun, and that's when you'll learn a language. All right, guys. Muy bien. If you enjoyed this lesson, go ahead and send me a quick little tip, even if it's $1. I'm so glad to have you with me. Nos vemos. Hasta luego.